Elysium Awaits by Robin Amanda. Hades is the stoic leader of her domain, not only being queen of the shadows, but of an elusive club known as Elysium, where one's heart's desires are served up on a platter. She enjoys her solitary existence. That is, until a new hire shows up at her doorstep, one that she can't get out of her head. In order to keep her, she'll have to defy the city, or lose everything trying. Persephone used to be Hesiod Square's best-kept secret, but that time is done. In an attempt to thwart her mother and find out who she really is, she finds the only person who ever showed her she could be more than a captured princess. She wants Hades, even if she can't admit it, and Persephone is willing to take on anything, including her mother, to get her woman back. Tropes and content warnings for Elysium Awaits. Tropes. Loosely inspired Greek mythology retelling, Hades and Persephone retelling, modern retelling, I would burn the world to keep you safe, forbidden romance, second chance romance. If you call me a monster, that's exactly what I'll become. Content warnings. Explicit sex, sex clubs, BDSM dynamic, exhibitionism, public sex, kidnapping, and forced arranged marriage. Chapter 1. Hades. Are you out of your mind? I look around the corner of the doorway that opens onto the Elysium show floor. From here, I can see the new hire Thanatos was so excited about, walking around tables and warming up the crowd. My grip on Thanatos' collar is rough as I pull them back into the office with me and slam the door behind us. I can't keep watching her if I want to keep my wits about me. I may be the owner of the most prestigious gentlewoman club in the city, but even I have my limits. And staring at the half-naked daughter of my enemy is hardly within those limits. Okay, Demeter and I aren't enemies, but it's not as though we're on the best of terms. She still sees me as the kid who bit off more than she could chew when I left the fold of her district and formed my own. She likes order, and everything about Elysium screams chaos. What do you mean, boss? Thanatos asks as they straighten their shirt in the mirror beside my door. She's great. I ran her background check myself. Everything came back clean. And you were saying that we needed more innocent-looking ones in the group. Who better than that adorable purple pixie cut? Trust me, she's just what you're looking for. Looks like a flower and stings like a bee. That's what you said, and I know what I said. Will you shut up? I spit back at them. I pull my hair up into a ponytail. I can feel heat rising in my chest and up the back of my head. I really need to get it cut. I hate having this much hair. It gets in my way more often than it's beneficial. Did you check her ID before you hired her? Thanatos looks at me with a scrunched up face. I'm not suggesting the woman isn't of age. She's pushing 30. I'm only suggesting that maybe they be more discerning when someone they've never seen before comes knocking on our door looking for a job. Elysium is a club that prides itself on discretion. New people don't happen upon us. They are invited by a member, go through a thorough vetting process. Thanatos seems to have skirted that when faced with a good pair of tits and a pretty smile. I'll give her that. She is pretty. She always was. I haven't seen her in half a decade. Her hair might be different, but I know those eyes. I know that body well. There's no mistaking her. The day I met her in Demeter's court is one I won't soon forget. As one of Demeter's newest counselors, and the youngest, I was tasked with keeping a close watch on Persephone, her prized possession. A normal person would refer to the young woman as her daughter, but Demeter never did anything that would be misconstrued as normal. She was sitting on a window ledge in the main corridor of Demeter's home. It was more like a compound with the high walls and sprawling grounds surrounding us. I had been told I'd find my assignment in her bedroom, but something told me this was the woman I was supposed to keep an eye on. As one of Demeter's personal birds, I was to make sure that Persephone did as she was supposed to, and report back if there was anything out of the ordinary. Demeter had the highest standards for those who worked for her, and the standards she set for her daughter were even higher. She accepted nothing but perfection. I can feel you staring at me.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?